Hey guys, sometimes all you have is a cheap $20 Russian camera and some Fujicolor 100. So today I want to show you, you can do photography with anything. Welcome to What the Camera. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Cool.
Wow.
Thank you.
So the super nice guy just gave us free tickets to get into the little carnival thing going on. So we're gonna go check that out with the Russian camera. Free tickets. Thank you, unknown stranger. We appreciate it. So here's our Cmeha Smena 8M. I have no idea. My first clue would probably be these little weather icons over here. Usually that's aperture. When I turn them, I don't see the aperture changing, which is weird. So I'm kind of starting to think this is broken, but that's the shutter. I figured out that much. Oh, look at this. Look. Shutter speeds, which are tied to the weather thing. So that is the shutter speed. Cool. But how do we change the aperture? Focus. Kind of self-explanatory. So we're gonna put the world's cheapest film in the world's cheapest camera here. That's not true. This isn't the world's cheapest film, but it's probably close. Some Fujicolor 100. So I figured out two things. One, the aperture is controlled with this little wheel down here. We might have already mentioned that. Also, you can get a close-up on this. We have our little paper exposure meter. Obviously our Russian camera does not have a meter built into it, so I'm just going to use this little paper exposure meter. There's a link to print one of these out in the description, but this little exposure meter should get us where we're going with this camera. So we've got 12 shots of Fujicolor 100. Let's see what this little Russian thing can do. Thinking probably the family of people on the focus, but I'm not really sure, so guess there's only one way to know. It just wound to 1. Did you record that? I think that it compensated for the 0 and 00 exposures on the film, which is brilliant.
Thank God.
That's brilliant. How did they figure that out in this crappy little camera? I can't believe it. I'm like, my mind is blown. Holding the camera and the shutter hit my finger. Hey guys, it's Wednesday and I still haven't gotten the film out of this camera. I just haven't taken the time, so I'm going to attempt to get the film out real quick. I can't find a like safety lock anywhere on this thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and just try to twist this a new development. Figured. Hey, yeah. Check that out. Okay, now we should be able to wind. Not only was it obvious to feel when the roll was finished being rewound, but also the exposure counter stopped moving as I was rewinding. And the exposure counter moves by the film moving past a little set of sprockets up in the top here. And there's our crap roll of film. Hope you enjoyed today's episode of What the Camera. It was weird for sure. Definitely a weird episode. I've got to admit, it was really hard to shoot at that festival. I was so disinterested with everything there was to shoot. I didn't really want to shoot anything there at all. We only had 12 exposures to go through, so even though the carnival sucked, it was still a lot of fun to mess around with the little toy camera. So we had fun filming it for you. I hope that you had fun watching it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There are links to all of our social media in the description below. We will see you next time.